Hey guys, it's me Patch, and wow, long time no see. It's been about 5 months since I've last posted on my channel. That's a lot. I had to kind of take a break from the whole YouTube thing. I really wanted to get back into the rhythm of going to school and dealing with stuff outside of school. That is my kitten. First things first, I want to give you guys a side view. You'll understand in a second. So what I'm going to do is just turn it aside a little bit, take off my glasses, put this here, maybe you'll be able to see better. So, as you may be able to notice, there's something off about the shape of my nose. There's no bridge, like there's no bone to bring my nose outwards. It's just kind of, flat. And that's what I would like to talk to you guys about today. So, I was born with something called binder-type nasomaxillary hypodysplasia, otherwise known as binder syndrome. Binder syndrome is characterized through the underdevelopment of the central portion of the face. Specific symptoms or variations can vary from person to person, but the basic characteristics of binder syndrome are a short or abnormally flattened nose and underdevelopment of the upper jaw. The best part about this whole thing is that the exact cause for binder syndrome is still not fully understood. Binder syndrome is so rare and sporadic that you don't even have to have the genes for it. It just happens. Most cases of binder syndrome appear sporadically, but there have been some cases where genes play an important role. My case is definitely sporadic because no one in my family has binder syndrome or anything remotely close to binder syndrome. So essentially for me and a lot of other people who have binder syndrome, it was just a genetic fluke. I just kind of imagined my genes were just kind of looking at each other like, yep, everything checks out. Sir, this looks a little fishy. Give me that. Oh, oof, it's getting dark. I gotta turn a light on. So the first downsides to having binder syndrome occurred in the first few weeks that I was born. I had to stay in the NICU for a week because as soon as I came out, the doctor was like, oh my God, she's weird. And, they didn't know what to do, so they were like, quick, put her in something and just get her out of here. Other than that, my nose had never really gotten in the way of anything until recently. For the past 2 years, I have been finding it extremely hard to breathe from my nose. This year especially, I knew something was wrong. I couldn't smell things as easily as I could. I couldn't really taste everything properly. I had a lot of trouble sleeping and getting air in my lungs. And I even had to quit track because I just couldn't breathe. Something was definitely wrong. And my mom got in contact with an ENT earlier this year, and we scheduled a visit. And that's all it took. When we visited the ENT, it was the easiest thing ever. He didn't even take 5 seconds. He just looked at my nose, looked back at me and went, that's the problem. So because my nose is so flat, a lot of things are underdeveloped. The ENT told me that there are little bones in the back of your nose called septoplasty turbinates. In my case, my turbinates were extremely enlarged, covering my air passageways and not allowing air to get through my nose as easily. He also told me I have a deviated septum to the right, but that was the least of my concerns. Pretty much the ENT told me, hey, we can fix this. We're gonna schedule a surgery date right now. The ENT told us that he'd make it really, really easy. He just has to shave the turbinates down and fix the deviated septum, and I'd be all set. But there was something else. He couldn't do all of that without fixing the outside of my nose. When the ENT told us all of this, it all started to make sense. So with the ENT fixing the inside of my nose and the doctor fixing the outside, everything was set. I will finally have a new nose. So instead of me having this non-existent bridge, I'm gonna have a bone that actually finally comes out and will actually make it look more full. So the surgery is planned for this Thursday, December 13th. This Thursday, I will be getting a whole new nose. It's gonna be great. God, I can't do this. I might actually be able to play sports again and, not pass out and stuff. That'd be fantastic. So, yeah. I really don't know how to close this out other than the fact that, I'm getting a new nose, I'm back on YouTube, and I'm gonna try and post more frequently and keep you guys updated. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna be posting more frequently, and I cannot wait to actually be able to breathe. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer them. And And yeah. Woo! Thank you all for watching. Hey, so it's the night before my surgery, and I just want to show you guys this real quick. So, you see these two little bumps right here? That's my bone. Yeah, since I don't have a bridge, the growth was kind of stunted. So instead of, having a whole little bridge and everything like that, I have two little bumps instead. I think that's pretty cool.